Welcome back, folks, to Let's Play Rumble Roses. We have just possibly some evil alien planet, possibly Latin America, destroyed Dr. Cutter, a.k.a. Anesthesia, in a slightly different costume. And I have a feeling that this is it. Once we pin Anesthesia slash Dr. Cutter, our memory will come back, everything's going to be fine, and there's not going to be any more combat that we're going to have to go through. This has got to be it, right? So, we just won Evil Roses story mode, as near as I can make out. Everything's coming up Evil Roses. Or possibly Noble Roses. And now she's like stumbling around. And Reiko's disappeared.
Don't bother if you're not even going to try.
Don't try if you're not even going to bother.
Oh,
My boobs will prevent you.
I need a new plan.
I'll just shove you casually aside.
Please leave. Now. Where'd you go? What?
I just risked my boobs to save you.
Oh, my head. Where'd you go?
Maybe if I keep saying your name, it will help somehow. They need to just get her to a freaking doctor. Who isn't, you know, Dr. Cutter, obviously. Doctor? Did you say doctor? No, I thought Reiko too.
Here? I thought I told you to leave.
I did. I came to this castle.
You helped me because I'm your little sister, right?
We weren't at a castle when you told me to leave, therefore I have gone to a different location, an evil castle.
Is dead.
Long live your sister.
What? That can't be.
It's impossible! Search your feelings, Rick.
I'll have to take
If you
down
won't
myself.
shove your breast right in the camera's face.
No. I can't fight you.
I suck. Dixie handed me my ass, and you whipped her like it was
There's no
nothing.
mercy in combat, right?
That's what Mom used to say.
Dad used to say, kids, stop scarring each other with those steel chairs. Yeah, Mom used to like train her little daughters to beat the crap out of each other, and Dad eventually left the family after being chair-shotted one too many times. He lost his memory and is now wandering around with Cactus Jack, who also lost his memory and never got it back, folks. That anything you've seen with Cactus Jack post that one angle where he lost his memory, it's fake Cactus Jack slash McFoley. Okay, so thank you for kneeling down so I could kick you in the face, or knee you in the face. Yeah, she's got like a sort of Shining Wizard variant. Not that it's the same type of strike, but that, like the Shining Wizard, opponents will drop to one knee spontaneously for you so that you can hit it. I sure do like punching you, Reiko. Don't you miss those days? When we were kids, and I used to just punch you constantly. Everybody take a look at my little sister's good stuff. Sisters, sisters, never were there such perverted sisters. Seriously, like, you know, I don't have a little sister, but if I did, I would imagine that one of the things that I would not do as a matter of routine would be to pick her up upside down and show her crotch to, you know, anybody who just happened to be nearby. Then again, I don't have a little sister. Maybe things are different when you actually have a little sister. I have a big sister, and as I've said in other videos, not usually seen wearing a flaming red catsuit. Alright, Reiko, I'm so bored fighting you that I'm using new crappy moves. And now I'm going back to the Little Sister Destroyer. Boom! Bang, bang, pinball. Now loading Aisha. Like, I can beat you up, you silly cat woman. Don't you dare threaten to murder me. I'll murder you. Boy, you really are my big sister. You beat the shit out of me just like you used to. I'm dying now. You don't suck nearly as hard as you used to. It took me over a minute to defeat you.
Has been fully restored.
Well,
Anesthesia, you. This
no, Dr.
isn't
Cutter.
what
I'm wearing the Dr. Cutter outfit today.
It'll do. I'll let Lady X fight her own daughter.
Wait, what? You can't just assume we've seen the other storylines and know what's going on.
Mom's still alive?
Actually, Lady X is what your father's called now that we've turned him into a woman.
That thing is not our mom. Wrestlers are among the strongest fighters in the world.
I feel like I've said this before.
She's a human weapon, developed using material from them.
We sponged out the insides of their ears and used them to make a cyborg.
That's right. And your mummy was reborn as Lady X.
Your father's been reborn as Frankenstein.
She's not dead?
Reiko, you're not paying
Don't be a
attention.
fool. We have to protect the legend of Kamikaze Rose.
Well, rather I do. You can probably just go home now. Fujiko,
Well,
I know I'm cuter
let's
than
get
you,
this
but you really don't need to wear that mask.
started.
Quickly!
It's showtime!
Now loading Reiko. Not really. Oh yeah, I'm just not feeling it. Evil Rose's storyline is kind of like... Just kind of wanders around saying kill, 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 and then it becomes Reiko's storyline at the end. Thank you for wandering right into my Shining Wizard. Do 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 do. Lady X, do do do. So is Evil Rose known about Lady X the whole time, or I don't know. Oh, hey, I haven't seen any of her corner moves. Just couldn't be bothered to really check out her moveset. And it's a super duper plex. That's nice, but there's no Barry Windham float over, so forget it. Hey. Trio O? No? This is sort of a splash mountain. I was so impressed when Eigel had that, and Evil Rose has it, and I'm like, I already seen it. Eigel did it better. Any power move is more impressive when performed by Eigel, because Eigel weighs like 80 pounds. So, do you suppose that Evil Rose or Reiko is the one whose wrestling style most closely resembles their mother's? Because they don't have a whole hell of a lot in common. Reiko does like her big finisher is this like flying move. You know, what you'd associate with like Japanese wrestlers who came to America, because usually they got paid to jump around, do like impressive aerial moves, and then not win. Like the Jumping Bomb Angels. But what was I saying? Yeah, Evil Rose's moveset basically consists of like fucking insane suplexes and throws, even though I'm mostly using her crap finisher moves. And speaking of insane throws, yeah, but Evil Rose busting out with stuff like you know, lots of pile drivers and brain busters and Canadian destroyers, and then like her, forget what her lethal move is, but it looked pretty sick. It was like some kind of insane twisting around, dropped you directly on the head pedigree. So yeah, which of those do you think Eva Kamikaze Rose is about? That's my question. Perhaps Dixie, who idolized Kamikaze Rose, actually has a more Kamikaze Rose moveset than any of them, because Dixie's moveset consists mostly of, you know, kicking people in the face. Bloody Rose! That's what I guess that move. What the hell is a Vampiressa, though? Boo! You're dead. You get a car! You get a car! You're dead. It's like Oprah as Evil Rose. Oh, jeez. You know, if I really rushed through this, I could probably finish this in 3 videos. Instead, I think we're going to end up with 3 videos and then 1 really, really short video. Otherwise, I just don't get to have the full awesomeness of her ending credits and stuff.
Lady X's true form
Is her old form with less clothing on.
Kamikaze Rose's good name.
It's not really that good of a name. Well, anyway. What? Ooh, bulldog. I'm the best bulldog. I work for Anastasia. I'm dead. But I've been brought back as Mr. X. Anastasia's like alternates between being British and not being British. Mostly in my head, but there are certain lines that she delivers where it's meant to sound really British, I think. But mostly she's just meant to sound evil and nutty. Oh, I missed my flippy aroundy thing. Yeah, you know, this could be 3 videos. Unless I get my head kicked off. Ow. Ow! Ow! She's El Tigre. Many years ago, my good friend and confidant Boba the Vulture and I would play Tecmo World Wrestling on the NES, and El Tigre, for whatever reason, our whole thing with El Tigre was that he would go off the top rope, he would jump off, try to hit people, but generally miss, because he wouldn't do anything to set them up for a top rope move. They'd be running around, and he'd try to jump off the top and hit them, and he would always yell, meow. So that was an El Tigre moment, which is appropriate for the person in the ridiculous cat suit. I'm gonna go for another El Tigre. That was inspiring. Meow! That one hit. No wonder she should be embarrassed about that. There's nothing more shameful than getting hit by El Tigre. And that was another wrestling memory there. When we used to play whatever 8-bit NES WWF game allowed you to play as you, who was just like some skinny white kid in generic tights. We came up with this. Oh shit! Get out of the ring. I remember playing once against the Big Boss Man, and my character went up on the top rope, and the Big Boss Man just kind of wandered into the corner, waiting to get hit. And that became known forevermore as the Foolish Boss Man. When somebody goes up top, and instead of trying to get out of the way, you go in for more. Oh shoot! We are gonna end up having a video with just nothing but the ending. Alright folks, well, it's inevitable. I'll think of something to do to fill the time. Not a full 15-minute video, but oh, I know what I can do. Yeah, hold on, I figured out what I could do, folks, to give you a little extra something on this special, very special 4th video of Let's Play Evil Rose. Tune in for that. Excitement. I will see you later.